Hi, this is Afternoon Come, and today I'll be talking about planner funk. So, if you're someone who does not know what planner funk is, it's like not being able to use your planner properly, or you don't have motivation to plan, so your planner just sits there gathering dust. And I'll help you overcome that planner funk. We'll get into some tips and causes to why this happens, and maybe this video helps you or you find something useful out of it. So stay tuned for that. For every person, planner funk is also different because each person uses planners for different reasons. Some purposes might be different, goals might be different, lifestyles are different, but there are some reasons that planner funk happens, and I'll put a list over here and you can check it out if you fall into any of these categories, and I'll explain it to you, each one of them. First is burnout. As the name suggests, like you're exhausted, depleted, or your motivation to engage with your planner is decreased. That's burnout. Then lack of inspiration is like your routine or habits, like you have a monotonous life, there's no inspiration, stagnancy is there, you're uninspired, you have a repetitive lifestyle, so that could be a reason. Then the other is perfectionism. Perfectionism is because you are feeling pressure to create something beautiful, flawless, something for the Instagram or YouTube, that can also cause perfectionism. Mostly it's due to your own rigidity and you want to make it look like perfect beauty or something like that. Then life transitions. This is a major issue because this can be a new job, a new city, or you're experiencing personal challenges, something that disrupts your planning routine, like guests come over, or something related to kids, like kids have an event that can cause planner funk. Fourth, like comparison. Comparison is the most important thing that can cause issues with your planner, causing you self doubt, making you feel inadequate. Then, lack of goal clarity. This is also important because mid-year, most of us, like, we have to go and reset, like why we are planning or why are we using the planner, so that lack of goal clarity will become better. There can also be external stresses, like you have some family obligations or like some health concern, or work deadlines, something that is consuming your mental energy and distracting you from planning. This can also happen. Then there's boredom, like you are craving something new, something that inspires you. For most of the people, it's boredom that causes them to switch planners. You've seen some YouTubers who like keep switching their planners every month or so, like most of it because it's because they crave novelty and because they're bored. Then physical environment, this can also be because you are unorganized, you have a cluttered space, you can't focus and put down to paper something that impacts you. That can also be. And also lack of time, like some people are so busy they don't have the time to even like look at their planners, like an app would be better for them. Like, this is my personal opinion, like you have a busy schedule, so keeping a planner can be a time constraint, added burden it can be for some people keeping a paper planner. So just go through this list that I've provided and like please pause and check like which one of these are for you, and then we'll move on to how to make it better from over here. So here I want to share how I overcame my own planner funk. I usually use my weeklies like this, only writing tasks, habit log, and gratitude lists. There are also some blank pages which I left for note taking or journaling. So everything was going well with the system I was doing all my tasks, and generally everything was working out smoothly. But then I hit a block and low mood phases, and I had a few blank days as well. Like I didn't remember what I did those days. Like there were no tasks and all. So this is my most favorite spread, but after that it goes downhill, and so I had no motivation to journal or even write tasks for that day, and I was feeling quite overwhelmed, bored, and out of my mind. I didn't even wanted to pick my planner because of that reason itself. So what I had was some packing paper lying around, like usually that brown packing pages are there. What I did, I used my old rings planner and I cut the packing page to that format, and I used those packing pages are like paper you can throw away, like they're not anything important. So I used those pages and made a block layout, and I just said to myself that I'll write only 3 or 4 tasks for that days, and if it gets over it gets over, if it doesn't get done it doesn't get done. Like I did not put a pressure on myself, and I just used these pages to just write down my task list. And on the other hand, the planner, I just kept a journal log in my planner, like a few lines about my day and an emoticon to express how my mood was, because I was feeling a bit low. That's why the planner funk was there. And you won't believe, this deranged sort of system actually worked for me because I had no pressure. Like I could up and just crumple these pages and throw them away. Like I had no need for them because I already had what I wanted out from the day, a little memory of that day, a few lines about that day, and I didn't need it much. So this system worked for me actually, and I got back into my planner. So you can also try this out if you're going through a planner funk. Like this is adding newness. You don't have to you might notice that some people like just straight up jump into a new journal or new planner or new notebook altogether, but this is the system that worked for me, and you can also try this out with a memo pad or simply do the same thing as I did, and maybe it will take you out of that planner funk as well. The most important thing I'd like you to take from here is don't put pressure on yourself because you're already going through a lot, right? So remember that. Now, after we have talked through all this, if you are still finding it difficult to overcome planner funk and you want a step by step process, don't worry, I'm there for you. First of all, what you have to do is step away and reset. Like, take step away for a bit, forget about your planner, give yourself a break, right? It's okay. You don't have to feel guilt over not using it. You can give yourself a day or two and focus on other activities that give you joy. Like you have to allow that for yourself. Don't feel guilt over not using it, first of all. Second, you have to go back and reconnect with your why. Like when you picked up your planner in January or December, why? Why are you planning? Why did you pick up that tool in the first place? What inspired you to plan? What inspired you to organize? And how it is helping you? How it has helped you in the past? And like connect it with the underlying motivation that you had, the passion that you had. You have to find it out, like why. You have to reconnect with it. Then third thing that I did, like I've also shown what I did, was I tried something new. So you can also do that, like try something new in your planner, experiment with different layouts, try a different color scheme or new planning technique, incorporate new tools or accessories that spark joy and creativity. So it would give you an opportunity to explore and rediscover what makes planning exciting for you. It is different for every other person. Like for some, it may be new pens, new ink, maybe for other people like trying out new layouts or formats. So it's all up to you. Then set attainable goals. Like, you don't have to make a big to-do list and get yourself overwhelmed, right? Start out in small manageable chunks and then move ahead from there. Like, don't just jump into it like I haven't been doing it for all these days, so like you again overwhelm yourself. Don't do that. Celebrate your progress no matter how small. You have to try it in smaller manageable chunks, right? Then seek inspiration. Most of the people will say like cut off from your social media and all, but no, it's good. Like, you should watch other planner related videos, because that is where you'll get inspiration, you'll get motivated. Oh, this person does this, I can also incorporate this. You know, that gives you a motivation to get over your boredom. That also introduces a novelty in your planner, right? Someone uses something and you try to incorporate it and maybe it works for you. So that's also a good thing. It's good for inspiration. Then embrace imperfection. That's what I said. You will be imperfect in this process, right? You have to allow yourself the freedom to make mistakes, and planner is just a tool. As I said, it's a tool for your expression, your personal organization, and it does not have to be perfect. So you have to liberate yourself and get over your planner funk. Then celebrate small wins. So I said there should be a place where you can do your gratitude and can like celebrate your small accomplishments, even no matter how small. Like, even if you do one task from your to-do list, that's also something to be celebrated, right? So you have to cultivate a mindset of gratitude, then only you can get over this phase, your stuck phase, right? So you have to celebrate small wins. And in conclusion, I'm sure you'll get over this. Don't feel guilty. Follow all the steps that I've given and tell me how you overcame it, how you come over it each time you go through a planner funk. So remember to give yourself grace during these times of low motivation, and trust that your planner journey, it's a journey, right? There'll be ups and downs, there'll be ebbs and flows, and you'll get over it. You will find your planner groove again, and you'll be ready to tackle all your goals with renewed enthusiasm, right? So with that being said, I'll say happy planning. Keep planning, you will get there.
And if you have a Hobonichi, don't forget to check out this video, as this would help you out a lot. And for more such videos, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. Bye.